This is Lola Lee T.
Hey everybody, let's talk about 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days, Season 5, Episode 13, recap and review. Let's start with Jasmin and Gino. Jasmin was still very upset with Gino about him sharing her nudes with his ex. She's been really trying really hard to forgive him, but of course it's been very difficult. So she woke up absolutely pissed and wanted space from him. But of course, Gino wouldn't leave her alone. He followed her into the workout room. So Jasmin pretty much has no choice. She breaks her silence and tells Gino that she received a message on social media saying that her boobs were going to be all over social media. The messages apparently came from a fake account, and she's convinced that the fake account is being run by Gino's ex, the person that Gino gave her nudes to. So Gino doesn't seem very convinced. He doesn't seem very concerned about the situation, which pisses Jasmin off even more. Gino thinks that if the messages are coming from his ex, it's just a bunch of empty threats. And I'm going to say this. Gino really blindsided me in the beginning. I was actually yelling at my TV, telling him to run. Now my heart is actually hurting for Jasmin. She really loves this guy. She is a little nuts. I mean, we're all a little nuts. But her love is really genuine for Gino. I'm really starting to see that. And I really feel like no woman should ever have to feel what she's feeling. Gino is a real jerk for what he did. And I really think that something is wrong with him. And the messed up thing about it is that if an ex were to put those pictures online of Jasmin, many people that she doesn't want to see them are going to see them. And I mean, once they're out on the internet, I mean, they're forever. So now everybody has access to them. He did some really heavy damage, but he fails to realize this. So I'm yelling at the TV. Are you kidding me, Gino? You paid sugar babies to hang out with you. Then you get this beautiful woman who adores you, has sexy time with you, who trusts you, who sends you intimate pictures of herself, and you screw that up. You have to be the dumbest man ever, Gino. I am totally on Jasmin's side about what Gino did and about his nonchalance, about her nudes, possibly ending up on the internet, possibly ended up in whoever's hands. It's really actually quite sickening. So Jasmin is very insulted that he is acting this way, and he's telling her, if this affects her job, why don't you just quit your job, just get another job? Just absolutely saying ridiculous things to her. So like I said, something is definitely wrong with Gino. I don't understand why. He can't understand why Jasmin is so hurt by what he did. What he did is absolutely unforgivable. And I don't know how and why she's still with him. But I guess she says she loves him, so I guess that's why. I cannot believe that Gino really thought it was a good idea to share Jasmin's nudes with anyone. So later, when Jasmin demanded to see Gino's emails, she's like, give me, give me, give me. So Jasmin finds some old emails and she asked him, what is this ish about Legoland? She finds out that Gino went to Legoland with his ex. So Jasmin gets upset because she catches Gino in another lie. But I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that energy from Gino, telling her that how is he supposed to remember what he did 6 years ago? He actually yelled at her. I'm actually quite shocked that he yelled at her. But it's really suspicious to me that he's still holding on to emails from 6 years ago from his ex-girlfriend. I mean, Gino, it's really time to delete those emails. So I really feel like Jasmin is in the right here to be mad. Gino is out here kicking over chairs and walking off, and he doesn't believe he deserves the treatment he's getting, and he says he's done. Can you believe the nerve? He's done. Really now. So now Jasmin is absolutely disgusted by Gino. You can see that all over her face. Damn. We are all disgusted by him at this point. Jasmin, you deserve better. And I think Jasmin was also shocked that he matched her energy. This guy just never learns. I mean, why didn't he just delete those emails? Why is he hanging on to them? So these two are somewhere in Peru. They're not connecting. Mahogany asked him some personal questions about his life, and well, she didn't like the answers. Mahogany thinks that Ben is being very immature because he didn't take any responsibility for the failures of his past relationships. So apparently, Ben sent Mahogany 20 pages of texts about God. And well, she replied 10 hours later with, "Are you coming to breakfast?" I really think that Benjamin is pushing way too hard. He expects immediate intimacy in a person, and it's pretty obvious, it's actually blatantly obvious that Mahogany is super reserved. If this relationship is actually real, I would say give her some time. And it seems like what we're seeing of Ben is that he is actually playing a really grumpy teen on this episode. And well, we find out that when Mahogany told her parents that she was going to be spending a mini vacation with Ben, well, her parents showed up at the spot. And I would say, you know what? Good on Mahogany's parents for that. They're looking out for their daughter. And well, Mahogany, she's a little nervous about telling Ben that her parents are there. And she's kind of worried about how he's going to react because they did kind of pull up uninvited. But I mean, I can't help thinking this. Mahogany and Ben's relationship is so fake. I really feel like 90 Day Fiancé needs to do better. The relationship seems so staged. It's just so obvious. And I guess if we're going to play along, Mahogany didn't fawn all over the text messages, the text essay that Ben sent her. So he decided to skip breakfast with her parents. I guess this was his way of punishing her by skipping breakfast. But I really feel like he's not making a good impression on her parents. So this is how I see Ben's reality. Ben sees it like, why should I share center stage with her parents when the plan is to isolate her? So like I said, Ben doesn't show up for breakfast. Mahogany told her parents, and Mahogany did tell him that her parents were there. And I would have thought that he would have immediately come down to breakfast because he does want to make a good impression on them. But to my surprise, he actually requested a meeting with them. He wanted to meet with them privately. Now that is super weird and super creepy to me. It just feels like when the principal wants to meet with your parents, or if your teacher wants to meet with your parents without you present, you kind of think like, what did you do? What are they going to say about you? Anyway, I think both of these things, him not showing up for breakfast and him wanting to meet with them privately, I think that leaves a really bad impression on her parents. But I'm also thinking Benjamin is being catfished in every capacity. And it's so weird how desperate he is. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I really couldn't stand this scene. It just seemed so fake, and her parents seemed really fake too. And I'm sure they're really nice people. Mahogany did keep Ben waiting at the airport, and she hid lots of stuff from him, and I'm sure she's hiding even more stuff from him. And here she is talking about him being disrespectful to her. I just can't with her. And I also gotta say that Ben is shady as F. Your girl questions you once, and then you say there's no space in love to be questioned. That is super manipulative. So Kim, she's still mad at Usman because he confessed that the song he wrote was about his ex-girlfriend Zara, and he was still dating her while they were talking. Kim wants closure, or she wants Usman to do something really big to get her back. But I'm thinking Kim is out here looking like a damn fool. So they meet up by the pool to have a little chat. She confronts Usman. He has no idea what she's talking about. Things go left. She's mad that it took a whole week for her to get the yam. So Kim tells Usman that she thinks that she has put more effort into the relationship. And when she asks him for an example of how much he has put into their relationship, the example was the trip. He says that he didn't put any thought into it at all. Kimberly! Oh my God. And then we go to the scene of Kim throwing a drink in Usman's face. Now, I gotta say, Kimberly, that was so disrespectful to throw that drink in that man's face. Come on, girl. You're too old to be acting like this damn fool. I can't believe that she even took the chain back. I feel like the way Kim is acting is really abusive. And if a man treated a woman like that on this show, people would be going crazy and asking for them to be canceled. So I don't know why Kim is getting away with all of this lunacy. Why is she getting away with this behavior? And Kim called Usman's ex the B word. She did apologize for it. And I'm sure she's probably going to apologize for this too. So I guess we'll have to wait for her to post that apology online. I don't know. Maybe she already has. I think that Kim is so crazy. I can't see traveling to a whole other country far away to mesh with someone who is not even committed to me. Usman doesn't like her. It's pretty obvious. And yeah, she's crying about it. She's hurt. But you can't fight your way into being in a relationship. You can't fight your way into being loved or liked by your partner. That's just insane. So I believe that Kim has come to the realization that it is done. I don't know. I think that Kim is a bully and has basically been harassing Usman all season. I'm so happy to finally see him stand up for himself. And I think Kim is really feeling away because she spent all that money thinking that she bought him exclusively, bought herself some exclusivity with Soulja Boy, but buying someone things does not give you exclusivity. Usman is not property. He cannot be bought. Human beings cannot be bought, Kim. So Kim still doesn't understand that Usman has the right to refuse intimacy with her. And I feel that if Usman is not meeting Kim's standards, she needs to move on. She is 50 plus and making a fool of herself on national TV. I just can't with Kim. She has been constantly threatening to go back to America, and Usman keeps calling her bluff. She looks absolutely stupid when she does this because she never leaves. So Kim says to Usman, come correct, or I'm on this flight. And I don't know why Kim is talking like that, but Usman told her, safe flight, and walked out the room, yo. He said, safe flight. Safe flight, yo. Safe. So Mike breaks up with Ximena, but when she saw that the money was flying away, she got back with him real quick. I'm thinking to myself while I'm watching the show, damn, Ximena, show us how you really feel. I absolutely just cringed watching Ximena treat Mike like crap and then turn her attitude around at the first sign of the money leaving. I was shaking my head. Mike's Spanish friend called him back. She got tired of translating and read Ximena for filth. Ximena responded, no importa. I think that's what she said. Yeah, she said, no importa. I was just laughing when she said that. Mike's Spanish friend said, there is no solution. She is disgusted by you. Come home now. And if she says there's a solution, she just wants you to pay for stuff. You don't deserve to be treated like that. Mike's friend basically just told him the truth. So there was a scene where Mike was actually considering if he should go to a hotel or not. But Mike probably said to himself, you know what? I paid for that place that Ximena is living in, and I'm not checking into any hotel. And then I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe he's not getting used. So the little banter was, Mike said to Ximena, please sleep with me. Ximena said to herself, gross, 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 but I want the money. So, okay, yeah, you can sleep with me. I mean, obviously, guys, she was clearly after that money, honey. And Mike is that guy who thinks that strippers are really into him. Can you picture it? You know, he's at a strip club. The girls are smiling. They're sitting with him. He's buying them drinks. They're laughing with him. And he's thinking, hey, you know what? They really, really like me. You keep on tipping and they like you even more. A part of me is thinking Mike needs to stop acting. Mike met Ximena on an adult app and he convinced her to come on the show. But it gets tiring when you want out. But he showed up, paid her rent, and was trying to marry her. I respect marriage too much for this foolishness. Marriage is not a game. Ximena is absolutely cutthroat. All of a sudden, she's willing to sleep with Mike when he actually threatened to leave. This girl literally crapped her pants when she realized she might lose her sugar daddy. That's what it is. That's what it is. Mikey is her sugar daddy. That's the arrangement. We all know it. So she sleeps with Mike, and Mike really thought that one quickie in the car's bed solved all their problems, when we all know that Ximena just wants the new boobies and her rent paid and whatever else. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, you know, Ximena really stepped up her game the next day. She did her thing with him in the car's bed. Gross, gross, gross. She's talking to him. She's cooking for him, taking him out. She is doing her job like she needs a promotion. So while they were out, Ximena takes Mike out for dinner, and of course he paid, right? Well, she says to Mike that they can't have sex now until they are married. The look on Mike's face. Mike really thought he fixed things while he was in the car's bed. Gross, gross, gross. I don't know, guys. Mike deserves whatever he gets at this point. He is a sexy time, coitus, horizontal mambo opportunist, and apparently also transphobic and a racist. I'm gonna say allegedly. At this point, I hope Ximena gets whatever she can out of him. Mike is an idiot. At first, I felt sorry for him, but now I do not feel sorry for him at all. I mean, there's some guys, I guess, out there that just want to be used. So Ella tells us that she's going to call Johnny to find out if he is still on the fence about meeting her in Dubai. Johnny tells her, let's meet in February because in China, it's harder to travel to other countries than in other parts of the world. He's very worried he won't be able to enter China after his vacation. Ella tells Johnny that, well, I had sexy time, the horizontal mamba, coitus, with a friend who goes to another school. You don't know him. I'm thinking, shut the hell up, Ella, with your I didn't mean to have sexy time with someone else. You know damn well what you wanted. The only good thing I will say is at least you were honest with Johnny. And this whole Ella situation to me feels very manipulative. I don't understand. Why did you go ahead and cuddle with another male friend? The whole world wasn't going to restaurants either. So what is all this BS about? Ella crying when she's the one who cheated. I mean, oh, Johnny, she cheated on you. Just dump her. And imagine getting cheated on, then being made to feel like it's all your fault because Ella couldn't keep her, to herself. Then she's sitting there crying like a victim. I'm thinking, girl, shut up. Johnny deserves so much better. Damn, I'm thinking Johnny is so desperate to come to America. I guess he sees the best in her. And remember, she was telling us how she couldn't find anyone, but then she found a way to cheat on him physically with someone else. I thought that she said the guys didn't find her attractive. Oh my God, I can't stand this girl, Ella, and how she emotionally manipulated Johnny into appeasing her, even though she cheated, then had the gall to cry when he was hurt. I'm not a fan of Ella, and my feeling is if you don't want to feel bad about cheating, then don't cheat. And how did these people find men like Johnny? Ella told him she slept with another man, and he says he's not mad at her and asked her what her ring size was because he wants to marry her. What the actual hell? If any of us did that, what would we be called? Would we still be in a relationship? I know I wouldn't be. And I'm just still thinking, don't you just love how she cheated on him and then made him think it was his fault? Of course, I'm being sarcastic here. Imagine telling your partner you cheated on him, then you're mad at him. Ella is just the worst. I mean, is that you, Ella? Ella, are you actually doing this? I am so pissed at Ella, guys. Ella broke Johnny's heart, and I cannot stand her for that. Memphis and Hamza's mother go out for lunch together to have a private conversation With the assistance of a translator, Hamza's mother wants to know Memphis a little better and also understand some of the things that she's worried about with her son. Memphis opens up a bit about her childhood trauma with her dealing with homelessness with her mother. Hamza's mother shares her concerns that Memphis is dealing with a lot of mental health issues and maybe being in a relationship is not her first priority, or that her son will be hurt in the process. But Memphis expresses that she loves Hamza very much and that it will not hurt him at all. So these two ladies find common ground with their love for Hamza. Memphis and Hamza's translator was so energetic. I absolutely love him. I love him and Adam. Him and Adam are the best. And I must say that Memphis looked really beautiful in her wedding outfit. And that's the nicest thing I'm going to say about Memphis right now. But Memphis was so concerned about this prenup. And I'm wondering to myself, like, she does have to take care of him. And she is legally responsible for him for the next 10 years. So I don't understand why Memphis didn't talk to a lawyer before she went to meet Hamza. And I can't believe she's getting mad at all those around her about not getting the prenup in time. She has only herself to blame. She should have started the whole process before she left the USA. And I don't know, this prenup situation has to be fake for the cameras because there is no way that Memphis is that dumb to believe that she could pull off the wedding and also getting this prenup in order in just a few days. Imagine harassing the man about a prenup over and over again when you didn't even do the work to get it done. When you didn't even do the work to get it done. I'm talking to you, Memphis. How did you think you could get a prenup set up in 2 days? Hamza already told you to delay the wedding, delay getting married, and now you're feeling the same way? What is the rush? Why does everything have to be fast, fast, fast? You need a prenup. Fast, fast, fast. You got to get married. Fast, fast, fast. You have to have sexy time. Fast, fast, fast. So Memphis finds out from the lawyer that there's not enough time to do the prenup. So she packed up all her stuff and tells Hamza she's going to stay at a hotel. Damn. So can we talk a little bit more about Memphis? Girl, we can all see that Hamza loves the hell out of you. You don't need a prenup or a postnup. I mean, I could be wrong, but he seems so innocent. And I don't think he's going to take all your money or your house or whatever it is that you have. I really feel like Hamza genuinely loves you. But I got to say that Memphis is the worst this season. The worst of the worst. Just horrible. I'm not sure what kind of manipulation and mind game she's playing. But poor Hamza has no clue what the hell is happening. And it's actually not even entertaining anymore. And at the very last cliffhanger scene, we see that Memphis walks into the room filled with all his relatives. And now she's going to go tell Hamza that she's postponing the wedding. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. So that's the recap and the review. Thank you so very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And go find me on Twitter and Instagram. I love you guys. Bye.